Welcome, parents and guardians. The reason we have created this homework DVD series is because Kung Fu is ideally practiced daily, even just a little bit. Kung Fu means hard work, and it's based upon the principle of doing something a little bit each day and getting a little bit better, understanding a little more the more you do it. So, although your child will learn plenty, coming 2 to 3 times a week, if they reinforce that with even just a few minutes a night, with your supervision and with the help of this DVD, they will develop their Kung Fu much more quickly and gain much more benefit from their training at the Smiling Dragon Kung Fu Academy. And so we begin. Thank you. And for the 4th degree of Gold Sash testing, the first thing we'll be getting into is your child will be responsible to demonstrate the second third of Silam Tao. They'll already have learned the first one, so they'll be doing both of them together, but we're going to focus on the second third right now. They're going to be expected to do it with some detail, because detail is extremely important in this form. So for the purpose of this video, we can begin in Yiji Kimyama, a good stance, toes pointed in, knees bent, pelvis tucked in, hands back. This is where we end up after the first third of Silam Tao. Always begin with the left side. Left palm down, right palm down, up, behind, up, forward. When you go forward, always make sure they have at least a thumb and a fist between their elbow and their body. So they're going outward, not close to their body, very important. Then upward, the wrists are over the elbows in front of the chest, not up like that, not down like that, and not like that. The wrists are over the elbows for a structural strength. Out, straight out. They're developing their peripheral vision. They need to become more aware of seeing their hands and raising their awareness of their peripheral vision. Back, and now the right hand's on top, same thing. Wrists over elbows in front of the chest. Left hand folds and comes up like that. You're parallel with the ground. Hands are packed together, no loose fingers. Forward 45 degrees, turns up to double tan. The elbows are close, not touching, but close. Then it goes to double fuksao, and then it goes to double jutsao, which goes parallel with the ground, not past that, and double gyusao. Your arms are straight, they go straight out and up, all the way down, making sure your elbows don't come too close to the body. Bend hands down all the way up to the top of the eyebrows, turning over and pulling back. And the way we traditionally end this is you pull your left foot into your right foot before standing, and then you release the tension. And then you have the second third of Silam Tao. Thank you. The next technique we're going to show you is called Silam Tao 4, or a flying dragon follows shadow. I'll need the help of my student. It's going to start off like a lot of other drills, where he's in a forward position, and I'm in a mirror image side horse. I'm going to enter with the entry technique, which you've seen before. Your child has already learned it. Enter and pakdar, to which he's going to go around my arm. I got to turn and face him, face the point of contact, and move into him, into his elbow with my palm to disrupt him while striking at the same time. One more time. Side horse mirror image. I'm going to entry technique. In. He's going to come around. I'm going to face the point of contact and hit him and disrupt him. And the palm is in the elbow, all at the same time. That's a Silam Tao 4, or a flying dragon follows shadow. Thank you. At this level, your child will also be expected to spar for their test. Sparring with us is always a controlled experience. In other words, they're never just out there beating each other up. There's really no point in that. They're learning specific techniques. They're learning to incorporate specific techniques and use them under actual duress. A little bit of duress, someone really trying to hit them with gear on, but there's a little more aggressiveness behind that. And they have to show they can actually use these things under duress. So with the help of my student, the first technique that at this level they're going to have to demonstrate is going to be a simple pakdar. But at this point, are going to really be attempting to punch them, or the person who's fighting with them is going to be attempting to strike them right in the face, with their gear on, but right in the face, and they have to demonstrate they can actually do that, shut that down in real time when someone's trying to hit them, which is a lot different than just a cooperative drill. Of course, like everything else we do, it's on both sides. The other technique at this level is going to be view dart, which is under sparring conditions, and the high strike goes, the view goes up, the strike comes in, and they need to know that proficiently under duress, and then do both of them together and mix it up and tie it all together. In this way, they're learning to actually respond and react in effective ways. So they're learning to really be able to use their kung fu and protect themselves, which is what it's all about. Thank you. And for the philosophy aspect, at this level, in addition to the first 4 rules of kung fu, which you'll see we're going to continue to reiterate to make sure it's deeply ingrained in their minds, all these positive virtues we teach them, the first 4 rules will always be repeated. At this point, we're going to add courage to this. Now, courage is one of those words that can be described many ways and might mean a lot of things to a lot of people. To me, and for our purposes, courage is directly linked to integrity. When you know something's right, when you know it's the best thing, when you know it's a good thing, to be able to get up and do it, even if it might be a little bit scary or difficult, for the purposes of what they have to explain, courage is the ability to stand up and do something that you know is right, that you know is the best thing, even if it's scary or difficult. And of course, this is an extremely important virtue to teach the children, for how else are they going to accomplish things in life if every time it gets scary or difficult to turn away from it. They're to use caution and be aware and be careful as they move forward in life. At the same time, sometimes we have to stand up and do something in order to make something happen. And this makes our children stronger, and it's also a very important kung fu virtue. So that's why we teach it.